So in today's video, we are going to be doing something a little bit different. We are actually enrolled in a competition for red feather fall specifically. It is called Double Tail, and we are doing the elite whitetail comp currently right now. So the Double Tail comp is a one attempt for the biggest blacktail and the biggest whitetail in one single hunt. So we only get one attempt. So we're basically going to be targeting blacktail first, and we have a pretty decent blacktail to start off with right here. This guy is fairly decent. He goes 145 to 190. We have quite a bit of blacktail around us right now. These are new bucks coming in right here. I'm going to try to drop this guy real quick. Looks like we got him. Oh, this guy sees us. Go ahead and drop him real quick. He is the nicer one out of the group we are currently looking at. I would say, on a comfortable note, we're going to need at least maybe a 175 plus blacktail and a 175 plus whitetail. I'm hearing something walking up behind me here. Oh, it's another blacktail. I can't really see him back here behind me, but it's another buck. If you guys are curious to know where I'm at on the map, I am right here. Got a 140 to 185. This guy's going to be nowhere near the size of the one we just shot in the river there. But nonetheless, we're going to try to put this guy down and take as many of these bucks as we can. Because we have a lot of blacktail coming in. We have several bucks coming in right here. We're going to have to be very tactical about shooting these blacktail in order to take all of them. At least the bucks. Not too concerned about the does. And that is going to send the group scattering, unfortunately. So we're going to hop down here and see if we can find this buck that's up there on the hill. I see them walking around. I don't know if that's him. That looks like a buck standing up there, but I can't really tell. That is a buck. He is going to be absolutely small. So I don't think we're going to worry about him. I think we've got a pretty good buck. I'm going to go ahead and grab this stand right here though too, so we can take it with us. Let's go ahead and grab these guys here first before we grab the big one. Here's our first blacktail, 87.3, and he is going to score 148. Obviously that's going to count towards our comp. .2 kg, 93 score, that's kind of bad. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this doe. And then this one here is our decent one. This one is gonna be pretty half decent, as you guys can see. His rack's pretty nice. Should be 170 plus. 162. A little bit smaller than what I thought, unfortunately. But that is okay. 162 is pretty good. So if we get a 170 whitetail, I think we're going to be pretty solid. That's going to push us up to like over 300 total. Looks like there's another blacktail down there. Also, there's another call right here. This is going to be new. He's going to be, that is going to be him calling. Let's see what he's going to look like. And that is a non-typical. Is that non-typical? That is a non-typical. Yes. Nice. So our non-typical blacktail finally decided to show up. He is not a very big one whatsoever. We got an 80 to 120 estimate. I'd be very surprised if he cracks 100. But I was honestly not expecting to see a non-typical blacktail up here while we're doing this comp. There we go. Now he's moving. And he's down. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our tree stand here and go pick up our non-tip. Definitely was not expecting this surprise right here, but a very welcome one. Let's go ahead and see what he scores. And he is going to score 96.9. Wow, what an absolute giant. Alright, very welcome sight to see. I think we're going to continue down just a little bit more, down to like the mouth of the river right here. And then I think we're going to fast travel down south and take a crack at some whitetail deer. Alrighty guys, so we have pretty much wandered all the way down here to this area past Buck Island, and I have not seen any bucks so far. So I'm thinking that they might all be bedded down. Actually, there's one right there. And that is not a bad looking buck. 130, 155. He's not a giant, but that is going to be our first buck. Our first whitetail buck, nonetheless. So that proves my theory wrong of they're bedded down. They are just currently in the wrong area of the map right now. There's a lot of stuff moving around here now. That is a pretty decent whitetail right there too. Like I said, we are now getting into the bucks. That is 152, 175. That is our target range right there. That is another buck right there. That is kind of crazy. That is another whitetail buck. There is literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bucks right here around this tower right now. We're going to see about shooting this guy real quick. Go ahead and drop him. Alrighty guys, we have 3 bucks that are right here around us right now. We have 2 that are out front, and then we have 1 right here just in the trees a little bit. I think this is going to be quite tricky to do. We're going to take the biggest one, which is this one right here, I think. Actually, we're going to wait until we can get a shot on this one in the woods. We're going to shoot this guy now. Drop him. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this or not. Oh, it's going to hit the tree stand. Our 175 estimate buck is way out there in the river, though. We're going to try to shoot this guy. And we got him. We had to put 2 shots into him, of course, but we managed to drop him. These first 3 bucks, or these first 2 bucks, should give us a good idea of what we're going to be placing here. So I believe this one went up to 155. And he is going to score 149, and that's going to put us in 3rd place with 312. So that last buck was 149. Let's go ahead and grab this guy here. Should be a little bit bigger than that guy. He is going to be 146, so he's going to be a little bit smaller than him. So now we just have to run across the river and collect our buck that went up to 175. Alrighty guys, here is our buck that went up to 175. As you guys can see, the tower is just within render distance right over here, about 300 meters. Hopefully this guy is going to break at least 170 for our comp. And he's going to be only 162, but that is going to put us up in 1st place. Fantastic. That is not going to give us a huge margin of error, but we have secured 1st place, and we are in 5th place for the elite comp, which we have room to improve on both of those. I think we're going to go ahead and fast travel to our next spot, which is going to be down here in the swamp. I'm going to go ahead and bypass this spot right here and go ahead and go straight down to this spot. So that is not the most welcome sound that we're looking for. And then we're going to move over here to the next set. Drop her real quick. First I didn't think we were going to drop her, but... Oh, we have something else walking up on us. I don't know what this is. It is just, unfortunately, another doe. It looks like a third doe is coming up over the hill. That is kind of crazy. Oh my lord. There is another doe coming up over that hilltop right there. I'm convinced now. So we are definitely going to be going to the east stand once we can fast travel. Alrighty guys, we have fast traveled over here to the eastern stand and we are presented with a whitetail buck call. I think this was the good play here. My stand is just right here. We're going to go ahead and hop up here and see what this buck is going to be. Alright guys, here's our buck that has come in. He is not very big whatsoever. He goes up to 140. This is definitely not going to be an improvement from the 160 we shot. But we're going to go ahead and take this guy anyways. Go ahead and drop him on the spot right there. I think we're going to go ahead and collect him. So we're going to pick up this guy. He's probably going to be like a 126 or something like that. Nothing big. 127, so almost right on the money. Alright, so I almost didn't showcase this buck just because of how puny he is. But he is about 20 meters away from us, so I guess we're going to go ahead and take him with the bow. And I don't think there's anything else around us, so we are going to continue along our route here. Absolutely small guy right here, complete opposite of what we're looking for. He's probably going to be like 72. 62. That's hilarious. Alrighty guys, I think I see our buck right here. I don't think he is going to be the buck that we are wanting to take. Let me look at him closer. Yeah, he is definitely not. Well, actually, that might be a solid buck. I think we're going to take him with the rifle, to be honest. If I can locate him here again. Yeah, I think we're going to take this guy with the rifle. So let's go ahead and bipod up. We'll go ahead and drop that guy. I think we might be solid on this one. I think he might actually be a little bit better. But he looks like he has a couple deductions on him, unfortunately. So that's going to eat us a lot. He's going to be 161. So that is going to be slightly smaller than what we already have, unfortunately. Alrighty guys, I think that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like down below if you guys did. I think we actually will secure the top 3 place in that comp. I'm almost certain of it, unless, like I said, somebody comes in and shoots a 180 plus Blacktail and a 180 plus Whitetail. I think we have it pretty much in the bag for the top 3. So I think we did a pretty good job. I have actually almost walked 10,000 meters this hunt. And I started this hunt at 7 a.m. So we actually committed to this comp, I would say, and I paid off pretty well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video once again, and I will see you guys in the next one.